the radical accountability there is no joke. I mean, every day, so their slogan is every loan, every day. And every single day, there's a KPI report that comes out of what is supposed to be triggered on the loan, on every loan in the company. If 100% of those are not met, there's a happy hour every single day at 4 o'clock. So nobody clocks out.
And so let's clarify that happy hour is not we're having margaritas.
It's not a happy hour.
Yeah.
Well, it is a happy hour. So I think that's what is so cool with my relationship with Mark is he's really flipped my mindset on accountability and personal responsibility. Is like it doesn't feel good in the moment, but it is a happy hour because we have managers and underwriters and the entire operations team showing up every day at 4 o'clock saying, what do we have to do today to make sure we support everybody whose loan this is, the clients, the realtors, you know, so I think it's beautiful. So, you know, it may sting in the moment and there may be things that like happened and you couldn't get that condition or, you know, whatever it is for the reason that they have happy hour. But I just think it's cool that nobody goes home and there's no, like, you don't just clock out and go home and then come back and deal with it tomorrow. You have to be responsible and accountable for your job. And I think that's cool.
Well, I think that's, I just want to go backwards for 1 second. That's how it was in the beginning where you were, and then it morphed into that nameless, faceless person in a cubicle who at the end of the day was more concerned about going home than whether to their home where they have a roof than the person who's driving from wherever in a moving van with dogs and kids who doesn't have a home and is counting on them to do their job to make sure they have a home, and they're like, oh, I'll get to it tomorrow, or I'm misreading the income because everything should be fine. I mean, some of these loans at the end should have been easy and they weren't. And so that brings me to my next.
Well, and I'll say that's probably the case with, I mean, it's the case when you insert humans in any position, you know, I mean, there's going to be mistakes and I get that. But if you insert radical accountability and radical transparency every day, then the lack of communication goes away. And so there are going to be mistakes, but if we deal with them every 8 hours, everybody's life is better.